Culture Challenge PowerPoint by Julie Boyce, Professor T. Jenkins class.
Respect is at the heart of cultural competency. Patients who feel their healthcare providers respect their beliefs, customs, values, language, and traditions are more likely to communicate freely and honestly, which can in turn reduce disparities in healthcare and improve patient outcomes. I was assisting a patient at one time who was from another country. The patient spoke little English. However, his spouse stayed at his bedside day and night. She spoke no English. I noticed she was not eating and offered her some food. However, she did not want the food because I found out later on she was fasting on her spouse's behalf. At the time of the incident, I had not been through a training class on how culture influenced a patient care. However, out of respect for the patient and spouse, I did not offer any more food to her. There were certain foods that the patient did not want to eat, and due to his condition, he needed the minerals and the vitamins that was in the foods. We were able to supplement some of his protein through protein shakes instead of meat product that he didn't want that he did not like. We were able to get him vitamins to supplement through his so he can get his nutrients. I never knew what the patient or a family member religious belief were, but the daughter did explain to me that her mother was fasting. Even though I didn't know what was going on or what kind of religion she was in, I realized that cultural humility is an ongoing process of self-reflection, respecting others' beliefs and how they want to live, what gets them through the next day, or even a family member that's fasting for their spouse may be strange to me, but it could be normal to them. I think we all have that eye-opening moment at least once in life. There was a there was a time I was a new nurse helping out on the obstetric floor. The event was a new mother after giving birth. She was in a lot of pain, but her husband would not allow her to take any pain medicine. I could not understand until the more experienced nurse that was training me explained to me that the men in that culture were the head of the household and made the decisions on health care and medicines and other events that would go on in the family. That was a learning experience for me. It taught me to respect the patient and the spouse. And what was confirmed from the experience is trust between the patient and the spouse and also the healthcare providers. At that time, that was considered holistic care, which means viewing the individual in the context of mind, body, spirit, and community. Eventually, the spouse trusted us enough to leave, and then we were able to go in and care for the patient from our cultural standards by explaining to her that the pain medicine would help ease her pain and she would be more relaxed to take care of her baby. She was willing to take the medicine and recovered, didn't have any problems, and was able to see about her baby. I feel like the priorities were incorporated into this experience for the patient because her spouse made the decisions and she honored the decisions that he was making for her. And so for us to go in and overrule her just because we felt like he didn't know what was going on and he had never experienced childbirth, we didn't overrule that. We went along with what he was saying and what he was doing in reference to care for the patient. It didn't make us feel good, but we had to understand that she had to go back home with him. And my own cultural experience is that I live in a house where my father made the major decisions. However, when it came down to medicines, my parents as a whole both spoke equally about taking medicine to make us feel better. My brother almost died at a young age, so my parents trained us to use modern day medicine. So understanding that sometimes certain decisions can cost a patient life and certain decisions does culturally benefits the patient. In summary, be aware of culture challenges in your organization and promote change. Remember that cultural humility is an ongoing process of self-reflection. We have to evaluate ourselves on a daily basis, especially when we're working and dealing with people. Just because we believe something, we don't have to force it on someone else. And understanding their belief as professional is what we want to do. We don't want to lose the person by trying to convince what their beliefs are that they are wrong or it doesn't make sense. Holistic care is viewing the patient in their whole body, mind, spirit, and community. Just remember that you can't treat one without the other. And I think everybody is pretty much aware of that. I just wanted to throw that out as a point in my summary. Thank you for watching my PowerPoint. This is Julie Boyce.